From Twitter wars,
he's body shaming me. Cancel Matt Rife. You can't cancel me. I'm not your gym membership. Get the off my feet then.
to live stage chaos.
The one-handed belt.
Take my belt off? If I do, will you hang yourself with it?
Matt Rife turns entitlement into comedy gold. Here are 11 times disrespectful Karens thought they could get the upper hand and got demolished instead.
Hey, Matt!
What?
Don't dye your hair blonde again.
Don't tell me what to do.
You look like gay.
What'd you say to me? He said, when I dyed my hair blonde, I look gay? Oh, man, I bet your looks like funnel cake.
And here's where it all kicked off. Matt's on stage, doing his thing, and this Karen decides to throw a jab about his hair. "Don't dye your hair blonde again," she snaps. "Don't tell me what to do," he fires back, cool as ice. And then she drops the real insult. "You look gay." Now, most people would flinch or try to laugh it off, but Matt, he goes full cannon mode. "Oh man," he says, staring at her like he's about to sculpt a masterpiece. "That looks like funnel cake." The crowd loses it. You can almost feel the energy spike in the room, but he's not done. He casually glances at his own tattoos, compliments hers, roasts her, and then hits her with the killer line.
Are you a florist? No. You work in a prison? You're solitary. Why? Because of all of the amenities? No way. Like they have snacks and no way you work there.
You work in a prison. You're solitary. Why? Because of all the amenities? No way, boom. 6 feet under. And just like that, a petty little insult about hair turned into a full-blown demolition. Can you imagine being in the crowd for this? You're laughing, cringing, and secretly cheering, all at once.
Shut up. That's exactly why I'm not talking to nobody in the back. You thirsty. Helen was minding her own business, being polite. What's your name?
Just when it seemed like things couldn't get wilder, here comes Helen. She's loud. She's trying to grab the spotlight, and she thinks being obnoxious equals being funny. "Shut up," Matt fires, sharp and quick. "That's exactly why I'm not talking to anybody in the back." Helen's face falls, but she doesn't stop. She keeps yelling. Matt calmly reveals her, one detail at a time.
Everybody knows all name Rachel, dude.
Everybody knows Rachel. Everybody. He even draws her educational background into it.
Are you in school still? From where? Yeah, I'm out. That. Oh my God. It's easier to beat cancer than what you got. Oh my God. ASU, absolutely. Your tastes like jungle juice. There ain't no way I would ever date somebody from ASU.
SU? Absolutely. Your taste is like jungle juice. No way I would date someone from ASU. The beauty of this moment, Matt doesn't raise his voice, doesn't panic. He just slices through the entitlement like a scalpel, and the crowd eats it up. You can feel everyone leaning forward, catching every word, hanging on every line. Helen wanted attention, but all she got was the cold, precise brilliance of Matt's roast. What would you have done if you were in Helen's shoes? Would you have tried to fight back or just melted into the embarrassment?
He's body shaming me. Cancel Matt Rife. You can't cancel me. I'm not your gym membership. Get the off my feet then.
And just when you thought it was safe, Matt heads online. Because apparently, entitlement doesn't stop at the stage.
Basically, all I tweeted was just stating that I thought this was a ridiculous rule for her to threaten to check my bag and add this very inconvenient process to my very quick in and out trip when it wasn't affecting anybody or anything. Hundreds on hundreds on hundreds of strangers start filling my timeline with the angriest tweets, furious at my stance on the situation.
He tweets about a cabin bag rule, simple stuff, and suddenly, the internet explodes. Hundreds of strangers piling into his timeline, furious over a bag under his legs. But then, there's one Karen who takes it way too far.
And then there was this one woman who took it too far. She would not shut the Oh, dude. She, by herself, probably tweeted me like 60 to 70 times.
She tweets him 60, 70 times, relentless. Most people would block her, maybe walk away. Not Matt. He fires back with surgical precision.
Can't cancel me? I'm not your gym membership. Get the my feed thing.
I'm not your gym membership. Get the out of my face, dude. The crowd, reading, loses it. You can almost feel the digital smoke rising. He's calm, he's collected, but every word hits like a punch. This wasn't just handling trolls, it was a full-blown verbal demolition. And the lesson? Don't mess with someone who knows how to roast you in person and online.
The one-handed belt.
Take my belt off? If I do, will you hang yourself with it?
And here's where it goes completely off the rails. This Karen takes the stage of absurdity to a whole new level. Do the one-handed belt. Take my belt off. If I do, will you hang yourself with it? She's trying to shock, but Matt sees the comedy in it instantly. He turns the absurdity into gold.
I've never been more sure somebody's from Miami in my life.
From Houston.
Worse.
I've never been more sure somebody's from Miami in my life. From Houston. Way worse, the crowd erupts, not even giving her a chance to recover. And just when you think it's over, Matt lands the knockout line.
I just did something your mom could never do. I dunked on your dog.
I just did something your mom could never do. I dumped your dog. It's savage, it's bold, and it's brilliant. He doesn't just roast, he makes every absurd threat backfire in the most hilarious way possible.
What?
Fingering.
You're literally scraping food onto a plate while you're talking to me about sex.
I'm enjoying myself.
You're enjoying yourself? Have you ever tried it quietly? Like meditation or... What's that?
Your inability to please others.
Oh, my inability to please others.
And here's where it gets oddly pretentious. This Karen thinks she's enlightened, lecturing Matt on pleasing others and enjoying life through meditation. She's talking like she's some guru handing out life lessons in the middle of a comedy show. Matt doesn't flinch. He mirrors her energy, amplifies her absurdity, and hits her with the perfect comedic payoff.
It does finish it.
Let's see.
I comedically, gave you a facial, dog. I don't know how much better it can be.
I comedically gave you a facial, dog. I don't know how much better it can be. The crowd loses it. She thought she was schooling him, but she just set herself up for a roast so precise it's almost surgical. It's fascinating. Someone so convinced of their own wisdom gets exposed in seconds, and the audience is right there, living every moment. Have you ever seen someone self-sabotage this hard without even realizing it? Then comes a curveball.
Have I ever had a threesome? No, but I've had a 2.5-some.
An audience member in a wheelchair starts heckling. Most comedians would flinch, but Matt pivots instantly, turning the unexpected interruption into comedy gold.
What's your name? Amy. You didn't say she was a transformer.
You didn't say she was a transformer, he quips, referencing her earlier comment. And it only escalates from there. The swingers joke hits next.
Who you here with, Amy? Husband? You're swingers? Have I ever had a threesome? No, but I've had a 2.5-some.
Have I ever had a threesome? No, but I've had a 2.5-ohm. The crowd erupts. It's wild, bold, and totally unexpected. Matt's genius here is how he handles it. Playful, provocative, but never cruel. Even when the heckler comes from left field, he dominates the room, showing why he's a master at controlling every stage scenario.
No, it is not you. You've been hearing the whole show for sure. You make us wish we were all deaf, to be honest.
And just when you think the surprises are over, Matt brings in his interpreter, using him as material for the show. Then a hard-of-hearing audience member starts heckling, thinking she's catching him off guard. Matt doesn't skip a beat. He throws sharp, clever burns that shut her down instantly. Lines like, "You make us wish we were all deaf," land perfectly, and the audience goes nuts. It's a masterclass in timing and control. Even when awkward moments arise, Matt twists them into punchlines, proving he's not just reacting, he's orchestrating the chaos to comedic perfection.
Gay? Like gay? Super, yeah, I heard the S. You put 4 S's in front of super. What's your name, man? Andre? Yeah. You're the first white Andre I've ever met in my entire life.
And just when the room thinks it's safe, here comes another Karen, this time mocking a gay audience member. You can almost feel the tension spike. It could have gone sideways. But Matt doesn't flinch. He jumps in with lightning-fast defense and roasts all in one. "First white Andre I've ever met in my entire life," he says, and the crowd bursts. Then he lands another jab.
He's not Freddie Mercury, dog. He's gonna be all right. Are you on prep, Andre? He is. He's doing just fine. Do you know somebody who has AIDS?
I'm AIDS. My roommate had a scare, and she's here right.
Sounds like she can speak for herself.
A prep joke that cuts sharp and funny at the same time. The energy flips completely. Karen's ignorance becomes the punchline, and Matt turns potential conflict into pure comedic victory. It's that rare moment where you're laughing and impressed simultaneously. How does someone stay that quick on their feet? Then comes a tricky moment. Matt attempts a Michael J. Fox impression while segueing into an AIDS joke.
Forgive me if I seem a little shaky. I'm doing my best Michael J. Fox impression. AIDS, you guys. Let me try to get out of it. Jesus Christ, man.
The room shifts slightly, awkward energy creeping in. Most comics would panic or apologize, but not Matt. He leans into it, letting the timing build and then hits the punchline just right. It's a masterclass in recovery. He makes everyone laugh without anyone feeling attacked, turning a potentially uncomfortable scenario into one of the night's highlights. That's the difference between comedy and comedy genius, handling the messy stuff and making it look effortless. Have you ever seen someone do that and just think, wow, that's next level control?
Is my ex here? What the fuck? Bro, who says small? Okay, alright, well, first of all, what's small?
And just when you think Matt's done with personal jabs, this Karen decides to bring exes, her husband, and ethnicity into the mix. Big mistake. Matt floors it with foot-on-pedal intensity.
Like this? How are you sitting down? Oh my god! Ew! Oh my god! Just lower your standards! Jesus, I don't know what's higher at this point, your standards or your cervix. Jesus Christ.
How are you sitting down? You. Lower your standards, he snaps. The crowd loses it. Every personal insult lands with precision, no mercy and no hesitation. This is the ultimate stage of domination. She thought she could intimidate him or one-up him. Instead, she's the punchline. It's that feeling in the audience where you're laughing, cringing, and just in awe all at once. That's why he's a master at turning personal attacks into comedic victories.
Jesus Christ. Watch your mouth. I'm charming.
And here's the big picture. Every single encounter follows the same unstoppable pattern. Entitlement shows up and escalates, and then Matt steps in with razor-sharp precision, turning petty insults into full-blown comedic demolitions. Each Karen thought they could control the room, but the crowd, they were eating it up, roaring with every jab. From Twitter warriors to stage-interrupting loudmouths, Matt's timing never misses. Every zinger, from the belt jokes to the lower your standards line, lands like a punch. You can feel the tension, laughter, and awe all at once. He doesn't just roast, he orchestrates chaos and makes the audience part of it. Every single moment builds, escalates, and hits harder than the last. It's a comedy masterclass, and energy electric. You can practically hear the crowd leaning in, mouths open, waiting for the next takedown. Matt Rife proves that if you disrespect him, comedy consequences are inevitable. From Twitter tantrums to stage meltdowns, these 11 Karens learned the hard way. Laughter wins, entitlement loses. Hit like, subscribe, and comment. Which Karen got roasted the hardest? And if you thought this was wild, wait for the next one.